when you know you have things covered. It makes your day a whole lot easier. You've got a lot on your mind and a lot to get done before the day is over. And whether you spend your time down on the farm or going down the road, you can always count on UFA. With over 100 card lock locations, bulk fuel delivery, friendly, helpful agents, our exclusive Diesel X Gold fuel, and premium lubricants. You'll find it all here. From fleet to farm, we've got you covered.
Graydon, how are we making out for time? If we could get Class 1 to the marshalling area, please. Class 1 for King of the Ring to the marshalling area. First class Speckle Parks, please to the marshalling area. Class 1 will be Speckle Parks, please to the marshalling area. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to night number 3 of Lloydminster Stockade Roundup 2025 and our King of the Ring Bull Calf Jackpot. Tonight gives me pleasure to introduce our 3 judges. Mr. Mike Thompson from Hillmond, Saskatchewan. Also from Hillmond, Saskatchewan, Mr. Murray Hagel. And our 3rd judge this evening, Matt Holba from Good Soil, Saskatchewan. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the ring our 3 judges for our King of the Ring Bull Calf Jackpot. Before we get going, I would like to run down our list of sponsors for our King of the Ring Jackpot show sponsors. The UFA, Mr. Darren Selty. Elta Genetics, Terry White. Canadian Farm Insurance, Mrs. Jill Wildman. Justamere Farms, the Fox family from Lloydminster. Coranda Industrial Supply, Kevin Pike. TD Ag is Mr. Darren Anderson. Vermilion Feeds Bullseye is Riley Noble. And Velocity Truck Center. And with that, we're going to move right on in to split number 1 is our Speckle Park division. Leading off is show number 401, Willow Lane Nobleman 19N from Willow Lane Land and Cattle, Tisdale, Saskatchewan. 402 is Willow Lane North 40 7N, also from Willow Lane Land and Cattle, Tisdale, Saskatchewan. Show number 403, Carmark Nashville 2N, Carmark Cattle Company, Neilburg, Saskatchewan. And rounding out the class, show number 405, Greenwood Coal Country 502N from Greenwood Cattle, Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. Judges, 4 in the class, and your class is complete. see one of our sponsors ringside, Darren Selty with UFA. Please stand up, give a wave, Darren, and thank you again for your continued generous sponsorship. Our judges this evening, first judge from Hillmond, Saskatchewan, Mr. Mike Thompson. Mike and his fiancee Larissa currently operate their commercial cow-calf operation, also working alongside his parents on the cattle and grain operation. Mike was very honored to have been asked to be here today, and he is always interested in new genetics and improvements in the cattle industry. Mr. Mike Thompson, Hillmond, Saskatchewan. And the tabulations are in. And our winner and moving on is entry 405, Greenwood Coal Country 502N, Greenwood Cattle, Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. We'd like to thank the other three for their entries. And the Greenwood Coal Country, he'll be coming back to vie for our King of the Ring overall breeds later on this evening. With that, we'll be moving on into our Charolais division. Entry 406 is a scratch. First in is entry number 407, Bar SK Boomtown 511N, Bar SK Cattle Company, Lloydminster, Alberta. Following him is entry 408, FLCC Reaper 10N from Fleming Livestock Corp. We have 2 entries in this class, and your class is complete. In your Charolais division, your champion Charolais Bull is entry 407. Bar SK Boomtown 511N from Bar SK Cattle Company, Lloydminster, Alberta. Second and reserve champion is 408 FLC Reaper 10N from Fleming Livestock Corp. With that, we'll be moving right on into the Simmental division. If I could back up to the Speckle Park division, our reserve champion in the Speckle Park division was 403, Carmark Nashville 2N from Carmark Cattle Company, Neilburg, Saskatchewan. And we're going to move on into the Simmental division. First in, we're looking for entry number 409, GVR Haas 106N, Green Valley Ranch, Vermilion, Alberta. Next in is 410, Tidy's Battle Cry 38N, Tidy Livestock, Streamstown, Alberta. 411 is WF Century 293N from Walgren Farms, Edgerton, Alberta. Show 412 is Peter's Mr. Oil Money 24N from Peter Simmentals, Purdue, Saskatchewan. Rounding out the class is 414, RNR Evidence 12N from Double RN Ranching Corp and Twin Springs Farms from Hillmont, Saskatchewan. The 409, I wasn't told, but is a scratch. So there are 4 entries in this class, judges, 4 entries. Your class is complete. And the votes are in. And your Grand Champion Simmental, King of the Ring Bull, is entry 411, WF Century, 293N from Walgren Farms, Edgerton, Alberta. And your reserve champion is 414, RNR Evidence, 12N from Double RN Ranching in Twin Springs Farms, Hillmont, Saskatchewan. Like to go over our major sponsors again this evening. UFA, Alta Genetics, Canadian Farm Insurance Corp, Justamere Farms, Coranda Industrial Supply, TD Agriculture Services, Vermilion Feeds and Bullseye, and Velocity Truck Center. Ladies and gentlemen, give those people a round of applause for their generous support for Stockade Roundup 2025. We'll be moving into the King of the Ring Hereford division. First in, we're looking for entry 418. Brook Hill Northern Chill, 22N from Brook Hill Farm, Blaine Lake, Saskatchewan. 419 will be Brook Hill Nailed It, 13N from Brook Hill Farm, Blaine Lake, Saskatchewan. Entry 420 is K-Cow, He's a Prince, 33N, K-Cow Ranch, Elk Point, Alberta. Rounding out the class is entry 421, TFC 6153, Painted Blue, 503N, from the Cliffs Farms, Martinsville, Saskatchewan. Judges, 4 entries in this class, and your class is complete. And the votes are in. And your grand champion, King of the Ring Hereford Bull this evening is entry number 420. K-Cow, he's a prince. 32N from K-Cow Ranch, Elk Point, Alberta. And your reserve champion, Hereford Bull, is 421 TFC 6153 Painted Blue, 503N from the Cliffs Farms, Martinsville, Saskatchewan. Thank you to all the Hereford entries. In our Red Angus division, we're looking for entry 422, Red McGowan Nixon, 73N from McGowan Farms, Killam, Alberta. 423, Red Triple L North Star, 15N from Triple L Angus. 424 is Red Brook Nate, 16N from Brook Family Farm, Viking, Alberta. 425 is Red Wrights Asteroid from Wrights Livestock. And rounding out the class, 426 is Red Dursta Slow Burn, 955N from Dursta Farm, Innisfail, Alberta. Judges, there's 4 bulls in this class, and your class is complete. Pardon me, there's 5. She tells me that she's not perfect, but she really is. Just ask her. Thank you for all your help, Tara. Our second judge this evening, Mr. Murray Hagel. Murray owns and operates Hagel Livestock, northeast of Lloydminster with his family. Murray runs a purebred and full-blood Simmental herd and a mixed grain operation. The last Thursday of February, Hagel Livestock, along with Greenwood Cattle and Robb Farms, host an annual bull sale. Mr. Murray Hagel, we're very happy to have his expertise from Hillmont, Saskatchewan. Again this evening, our sponsors from UFA, Mr. Darren Selty. From Alta Genetics is Terry White. Canadian Farm Insurance, Miss Jill Wildman. Justamere Farms, longtime sponsors, John Shelley Fox and the extended Fox family from Lloyd, Saskatchewan. Coranda Industry Supply, Kevin Pike. TD Ag, Darren Anderson. And from Vermilion Feeds and Bullseye is Riley Noble. Velocity Truck Center. Do we have a rep here this evening from Velocity Truck Center? If you are, please stand up and give a wave. Thank you for your gracious sponsorship. If we could please get all of the breed champions into the marshalling area wearing your King of the Ring coats, please. All breed champions to the marshalling area. And the votes are in your Red Angus division. Your grand champion, King of the Ring, Red Angus Bull, is entry 425, Red Wright's Asteroid, 504N from Wright Livestock. And your reserve champion is 426, Red Dursta Slow Burn, 955N, Dursta Farms, Innisfail, Alberta. Thank you to all of the Red Angus entries. We'll be moving right on into our Black Angus division. And this will be our final class before we crown the King of the Ring. In our Black Angus division, we're looking for entry 427, Black Lake Crossfire. Flat Lake Crossfire, 144N from Flat Lake Livestock, Neilburg, Saskatchewan. 428 is Fisk Fury, 531N from Fisk Cattle Company, Hillmont, Saskatchewan. 429, he is Ravenworth Gibson, 52N from Ravenworth Cattle, Middle Lake, Saskatchewan. 430 is ASM Eldon Sooner, 518M N from Eldon Cattle Investments, and Alex Manson from St. Bruce, Saskatchewan. 423 is Justamere True Balance, 304N, Justamere Farms and Nelson Land and Cattle, Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. And 433 is Brook Nouveau, 1N from Brook Family Farm. There are 6 entries in this class, and your class is complete. Our third judge this evening, Mr. Matthew Holba. Matthew is a third generation, born and raised on a mixed grain and cattle and bison farm west of Good Soil, Saskatchewan. Matt grew up with lots of activity in the farm and was in the 4-H for 14 years, where he started to build his own herd of cattle. After school, Matt started working as an operator at Meadow Lake Mechanical Pulp Mill, and he's been working there ever since. 10 years ago, Matthew, along with his dad and sister, purchased their first purebred Simmental seed stock herd. West Hill Ranch runs 300 commercial cows alongside 80 purebred Simmental cows. Bulls and female sale is held on the fourth Sunday of March at Meadow Lake Livestock Sales. Matt would like to thank Stockade Committee for the privilege to judge the King of the Ring Jackpot and wishes the best to all fellow producers this week. Mr. Matt Holba from Good Soil, Saskatchewan. Thank you for attending and judging, Matt. I'd like to point out those major sponsors again this evening. UFA and Darren Selty. Alta Genetics with Terry White. Canadian Farm Insurance with Jill Wildman. Justamere Farms is the Fox Crew. Coranda Industrial Supply is Kevin Pike. TD Ag and Darren Anderson. Vermilion Feeds and Bullseye, Riley Noble. And also Velocity Truck Center. Just a reminder, tomorrow morning will be the last day of the purebred shows, beginning at 9 a.m. Paradise Hill Ranch and Western Wear, they have their truck over in the Dick Jones. Anything that you might need, show supplies. Thank you to Josh Wick for his supplying the straw for tie-outs, and Horizon Ag and Turf for supplying the spreader. And again, thank you to our 3 judges this evening, Mike Thompson, Murray Hagel, and Matt Holba. And the votes are in. Your grand champion, King of the Ring, Black Angus Bull for 2025 is number 428, Fisk Fury 431N, Fisk Cattle Company, Hillmont, Saskatchewan. And your reserve champion is number 432, Justimere True Balance 304N from Justimere Farms and Nelson Land and Cattle, Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. We'd like to thank all the other Black Angus breeders for their entries in this competition. And in just a few minutes, we will be bringing back our Parade of Champions. And we will be looking for the 2025 Lloydminster Stockade King of the Ring. And at this time, I would like to introduce the bulls that will be vying for King of the Ring 2025. First in from the Speckle Park Division, your champion was 405 Greenwood Coal Country 502N from Greenwood Cattle, Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. From the Charolais Division was entry 407 Bar SK Boomtown 511N, Bar SK Cattle Company, Lloydminster, Alberta. From your Simmental Division, your champion was entry 411, WF Century 293N from Walgren Farms, Edgerton, Alberta. In the Hereford Division, your winner was entry 420, K-Cow, He's a Prince, 33N, K-Cow Ranch, Elk Point, Alberta. In the Red Angus Division, your champion was entry 425, Red Wright's Asteroid 504N, Wright Livestock. And in your Angus Division, your champion was entry number 428, Fisk Fury 531N from Fisk Cattle Company, Hillmont, Saskatchewan. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your breed champions that'll be vying for King of the Ring 2025. Let's put your hands together and congratulate them all. While we're at it, let's put your hands together again for our major sponsors. UFA, Alta Genetics, Canadian Farm Insurance Corp., Justamere Farms, Coranda Industrial Supply, TD Ag, Vermilion Feeds and Bullseye, and Velocity Truck Center. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our sponsors one final time. Well, before we have our judges go out and select our Grand Champion King of the Ring for 2025, we're going to ask one of the judges to please come forward in front here and speak on behalf of all three. Oh boy. I've been shot down. And as you all know, I do like to talk, but I don't know what to say right now. I will thank each of the judges for coming out this evening. Graydon, we need your expertise. So at this point, we want to thank our three judges, Mike Thompson, Murray Hagel, Matt Holba. And have you guys decided that none of you would talk? Who will go out and select your Grand Champion bull? We're going to ask Mr. Matt Holba, and he's going to go out, and he is going to show us your King of the Ring. And your 2025 King of the Ring is entry 411 WF Century 293N from Walgren Farms, Edgerton, Alberta. Congratulations to the Walgren family. And at this point, now we will be asking, who's going to select your reserve? Mike Thompson, he'll be going out to show you your reserve champion, King of the Ring. And your reserve champion is your Charlet, and he is entry 407, Bar SK Boomtown 511N from Bar SK Cattle Company, Lloydminster, Alberta. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attendance this evening. Don't forget the 9 a.m. tomorrow morning will be our final day of breed shows. And please, please be here for 4 p.m. tomorrow for your Supreme Champion and your closing ceremonies of 2025 Stockade Roundup.